إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أوصيكم وإياي أولا بتقوى الله فقد فاز المتقون. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All praise due to Allah Rabbul Alamin for Allah's blessing and for His ni'mah that He have given us to continue fasting until today. And may Allah subhanahu increase our health and also increase our iman and also increase our hikmah in understand His deen. Brothers and sisters, just a humble reminder tonight, we are here to try to improve our relation between we and Allah Rabbul Alameen, and the best way to improve our relation with Allah is to improve our commitment in following the sunnah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. By following and love what the Prophet wants us to do, easily we will gain the love of Allah Rabbul Alameen. Allah remind us, قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ وَاللَّهُ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. Say, O Muhammad, to all who believe in Allah, who love Allah, they have to follow your sunnah. Then only Allah will accept your love and He will love us back. And when Allah loves us, He will forgive us and He will reward us kindly. Brothers and sisters, one of the things that we can improve our love, like when we are here every night, for those we know we are fasting, of course we need to bring water with us. A lot of people are drinking water with them. I'm not saying you cannot drink. I'm not saying you cannot bring the water inside this Dewan. I'm just reminding, please don't forget to follow the sunnah of the Prophet, that he said, don't ever drink with your left hand. These are minor things but important. A person who loves Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will not do anything against his teaching, thing that the Prophet disliked, because he said so. La tashrabu wa la ta'kulu bishimal. Don't eat, don't drink, or don't drink and don't eat with your left hand. It's a small matter, something you do every day. So when we say we love our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we try our best to follow his teaching. We cannot follow everything, but think that is easy. I think there's no excuse for all of us. Tonight, I'd like to remind all of us again, because in our morning class today, we have sisters who are new with us in Al-Khadim, and they keep on asking a lot of new things, not new to us, but new to them. Among us also, we have people who are new with us here. So let us strengthen our belief and our understanding about our Qiyam. One thing I'm very proud to see the improvement of the Jama'ah is like following the Imam. We are not moving until the recitation of the Imam have end. You cannot move when the Imam say Allah, because you do not know when he is going to end his movement. And the Prophet has said, إِذَا قَبَّرَ فَقَبِّرُوا وَلَا تُقَبِّرُوا وَلَا تُقَبِّرُوا. When the Prophet used la is not a small matter. It's like you said, La ilaha illallah. It's not a small thing. It's not something that is optional. It's okay. La means no. This is the power of La, but a lot of people take this La very lightly. La tashrabu bishimal, don't drink with your left hand. A lot of people still drink with their left hand. La ilaha illallah, there's none worthy of worship except Allah. Can we worship other than Allah? No. Now, there is this word that's very sensitive, among us. Number one, this kalima, bid'ah. The kalima of bid'ah in the time of the Prophet is only one. That is kullu bid'atin dalalah. The Prophet only mentioned one type of bid'ah. Every bid'ah in the deen of Islam that is been perfected by Allah, that means you plus or you minus anything in Islam, is wrong. This is what the Prophet said. But later on, people introduced another bid'ah. They call bid'ah hasanah. The Prophet is talking about bid'ah dalalah. But his ummah today is promoting bid'ah hasanah. Where do you get this word bid'ah hasanah? But it's very interesting. They said they got this term from Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu. And when did Umar use this term? Is because of Qiyam Ramadan. We know that our Prophet ﷺ only performed 3 nights the Qiyam in Masjid An-Nabawi. And neither he invite anybody to join him or he encouraged, but he just performed it by himself. But companions follow him. And he never stopped. Anything that the Prophet never stopped is a sunnah. Because it happened in front of the Prophet and the Prophet allowed it to happen, then it is a sunnah known as sunnah taqriri. What sunnah is that? Sunnah taqriri. He does it by himself. That is sunnah fi'li. When the Prophet performed it, then is his sunnah, meaning his action. But he never command us to follow him. In the Jama'ah, no. But the companion follow him and he allowed it to happen. That is his sunnah taqriri. We can follow, no problem. And that's why we are performing Jama'ah here. Only after the 3rd night, the Prophet never came out. He kept on praying the Qiyam inside his house with Aisha radiallahu anha. The house of Aisha is next to the masjid, where other wives may not far, but it's not immediate, attached to the masjid. But Aisha house, like what the Prophet said, Ma bayna bayti wa mimbari rawdah min al-jannah. The house where I stay with Aisha and my mimbar, maybe the distance is about from here to the door there, behind there. The Prophet said, there is a garden of paradise, Rawdah, where when you go to Medina, you like to visit that area called Rawdah min al-Jannah. Now, the 4th night, the Prophet never went out to perform anymore. Some companion was waiting, but he did not turn out. He performed the prayer at home with Aisha. Now this sunnah that the Prophet abandoned performing in the mosque is because he was very concerned and very worried about us. He has no problem. He loved to worship Allah, but we may have some problem. If Allah make it fard, if Allah make it an obligation, meaning after the 5 prayer plus the night prayer become an obligation, it will become a burden for all of us. Because Quran, the revelation, is not end yet. It's still coming down. So he stopped. Abu Bakr never continued. Abu Bakr never continued, never performed qiyam in the masjid. So this is abandoned sunnah which the Prophet performed it. He allowed it, and then he stopped for a reason. Then when the empire of Islam spread to Rome and Persia, a lot of new people come to Islam. They came to Islam. In the time of Omar ibn Khattab, Omar suddenly found that there are so many groups of the Muslims praying from different corners and not united. They are praying, but everybody is praying by their own group. Group A at one corner, Group B another corner, Group C another corner, and everybody is praying Jama'ah by their own group. When Omar saw this, Omar commanded Ubay ibn Ka'ab and At-Tamim Ad-Dari, Kilahuma, both of them are the companions of Umar ibn Khattab, to lead them in prayer, different mosques of course, to perform 11 rak'at. People said Omar is the one who started to perform 23 rak'at. This is what people said, not what Omar does know. Because he commanded Ubay ibn Ka'ab and Tamim Ad-Dari to lead the Muslim group in 2 different mosques to perform 11 rak'at. How can Omar command something and he does other thing? It contradicts his command. But the only thing that people say, Omar, Abu Bakr did not do Qiyam Ramadan in the mosque. And now you are commanding people to perform that in the mosque again. He said, this is the bid'ah that I have done. But it's not bid'ah idafiyah, something totally new. No. It was done by the Prophet and was followed by the companion. The Prophet never forbid them. Only the Prophet stopped doing it because he was very worried about his ummah. Now there is no more worried for all of us because the Prophet have passed away. No new revelation is going to be revealed. No new law anymore. That means Qiyam cannot be wajib anymore. It will stay as a sunnah prayer forever. And that's why when a Muslim who fasts, they don't want to pray, you cannot condemn them. You cannot say they are wrong. It is a sunnah. So the only thing that Omar have revived is to perform Qiyam Ramadan in the masjid again. That's all. He's not coming with a totally bid'ah. But the only bid'ah that we can promote, bid'ah means something new. This mic, this camera, our handphone, all are bid'ah. Anything that is new is bid'ah. The Prophet said, anything dunyawi, antum a'lamu bi amri dunyakum. In Sahih Muslim, the Prophet said, you all know about your world, your dunya, more than me. You know better. I'm not going to interfere in your dunya. And there's a blessing. If the Prophet said, you must ride camel, I don't know what's going to happen to all of us. Then, I don't know how to even tie the camel over here. You know. Because the Rasulullah will ride on camel, horses. You know. And can you imagine you're going to Mecca by horse or camel? Yeah, even you get visa, I don't know how many people can go. But Alhamdulillah, Allah is so wise and the Prophet saying is so beautiful. Anything dunya, I am not going to interfere. Do what you think is good for your dunya. But anything to do with deen, ibadah, zikir, dua, anything to do with ukhrawi, nobody knows better than Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So if we love him, it's just very simple. Prove to yourself you love the Prophet, you like to follow his sunnah, that's all. That's all you have to do. You don't have to worry what people say, because when we die, you're not going to see all these people. Neither they'll come and look for you. Everybody will run away. But the only person that will look for us is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A companion asked the Prophet, can I be with you, Ya Rasulullah, in Akhirah? The Prophet said, you will be with whom you love. Husband and wife who are still husband. Do you want to be husband and wife again in Akhirah? Oh, no, enough. Enough. I've tolerated, no? I have been patient enough. Khalas. In Akhirah is Allah give me a choice. Alhamdulillah. Maybe. But if you think you want, you have a choice. The Prophet said, you will be with whom you love. If you love somebody, you must invite that person that you love to follow the Sunnah. Follow the way of the Prophet. Because by following the way of the Prophet, all of us, inshallah, with the will of Allah, we will go to Jannah. Because Allah said so. When you follow my messenger, I will love you. When he loves you, you will be whom you love. It's not difficult. But if you don't care, then you follow Sunnah. You just leave them alone. They want to be on all the bid'ah, let them do the bid'ah. You follow Sunnah. From here, you are divided. You your way, lakum dinukum wa, he his way. Then in Akhirah, of course, there is a sign that you don't have the intention to be together anymore from now. But if you really love each other for the sake of Allah, then you should love each other by following the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is that difficult, brothers and sisters? Is that difficult to drink your right hand? Alhamdulillah. Other maybe a bit difficult. But I start with drinking today. Yeah, because we love to drink. Especially Ramadan. Yeah. So once again, brothers and sisters, the hadith. This is the last thing I'd like to share. حدثنا إسماعيل قال حدثني مالك عن سعيد المقبوري عن أبي سلامة ابن عبد الرحمن أنه سأل عائشة رضي الله عنها كيف كانت صلاة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في رمضان. Remember how the question is. Abu Salama bin Abdurrahman, one of the companions of the Prophet, asked the mother of the believer, the wife of the Prophet, Aisha radiallahu anha, how did the Prophet perform his night prayer in Ramadan? He won't ask about Fard, everybody know, but just about the night prayer. فقالت, now is the answer of Aisha radiallahu anha. Makana yazidu fi Ramadan wala fi ghairihi ala 11 raka'ah. Aisha explained everything very detailed. Precisely, she said, the Prophet never exceed the night prayer in Ramadan or outside Ramadan. The Prophet, Aisha said, wala fi ghairihi, in Ramadan, wala fi ghair, and also outside Ramadan, the night prayer, the Prophet never exceed more than 11 rak'at. This is what Aisha said. If you don't want to believe, then we do not know what you want to believe. If you think you know better than Aisha, then we also do not know what to say to you. Then they ask again, yeah, okay, 11 rakat, but how did the Prophet perform this 11? You see how the companions, they are very careful about prayer. They do not just, 11 is up to me. 5, 5, 1. Also 11. Yeah. You can do what? 10, 1. Also 11. It's up to us. But Aisha explained. She said, yusalli arba'a fala tas'alu an husnihinna wa tulihinna thumma yusalli arba'a fala tas'alu an husnihinna wa tulihinna. Make it very clear, Aisha. He performed arba'a, 4. Don't ask me how long, how beautiful the prayer of don't ask. He performed 4. Of course, you can perform like him if you have the time, if you have the spirit. If you can't, just do your level best. But be careful of the tuma'nina and tertib. Alhamdulillah, we have been doing that. And let us remember why I'm so proud, because none of our jama'ah so far, through my hearing here, that you said Amin before the Imam. You are not supposed to say Amin before the Imam. Because the Imam is to make for you to follow. When the Imam say Amin, then only you say Amin. If you said before Imam, now Imam become Ma'mum in Amin now. You become Imam. It's wrong. You follow the Imam from the beginning to the end. Alhamdulillah, we have been very patient. That's why the Imam, most of the Imam, immediately, Balin, Amin. Why they have to be fast? Why the Imam make Amin so fast? Because Ma'mum sometimes faster. Ma'mum very impatient. He Dalin, Ma'mum Amin first. So we have to remind our Imam to help the Ma'mum, to guide the Ma'mum by we recite fast immediately, so that the Ma'mum will always recite Amin before the Imam, after the Imam, not before the Imam. Alhamdulillah, yeah? It's a ni'mah. 4 and 3. And that is what we are practicing tonight. Faqult, Ya Rasulullah, atanam qabla an tutira. Atanam qabla an tutira. Qala ya Aisyah, inna aini tanaman wala yanam qalbi. You see, the Aisha said, must we sleep first to pray night prayer? Must we sleep first? And sometimes he saw the Prophet resting. He thought the Prophet was sleeping. Tanam. The Prophet said, oh my wife, you may see my eye, 2 of my eyes closing, Yeah? The Prophet said, Inna aini tanaman. The Arabic say, like closing, tanaman. Macam tanam. Walayanamu kalbi. But not my heart. Sometimes when your eye is tired, you may just close your eye. But not the Prophet's heart. He is always in contact with Allah Rabbul Alameen. So we also choose this hadith from Bukhari and Muslim. So what we are doing is something very authentic, nothing for us to worry about. Number one. The last one is, when coming to witir, there are two parts. One is qiyam or tahajjud, or you want to call qiyamul layl. It's up to you to name, because it is a night prayer. The Prophet only named it qiyam Ramadan. You look at hadith only on witir prayer, then you will come to a conclusion that the Prophet said Allah is witr and He loves witr. And witr prayer, either you perform minimum 1 raka'at, is odd. Witr means odd number, or 3 raka'at. And don't pray like Maghrib. Maghrib have 2 tashahud. That's why we don't have 2 tashahud. Or 5 raka'at. And the unique of witir, every rakat you have surah, and you don't sit until the last one. Now, that is the unique of witir prayer. But a lot of people, they mix everything up. They mix qiyam and witir one package. Yeah, it's a package, but the hukum of witir is by itself 1, 3 or 5. But sometimes we choose to perform 3 witir, but the way we perform 2 plus 1. 2 is even, it's not odd. Your intention is to perform witir. Witir means odd, but your action is even. But the Prophet, according to his hadith, 1 or 3 or 5. You have the right to choose. If you are so tired, you go home, you just pray 1. And okay, nobody can say, you don't follow sunnah. It one also sunnah. There is the minimum. Don't go less than 1. May Allah make it easy for all of us to understand the sunnah. And may Allah accept our prayer, accept our siyam, and forgive all our sin. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.